Welcome to your 60-minute Booty 50 workout. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more awesome workouts. Hi everybody, Christina Hooper here. Super excited to be here to bring you guys a extreme booty and leg workout. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and follow along because August is going to be another fundraising month, and I'm super excited to announce what we're raising some money for next. So stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And so today's workout, be sure to have some bands on. If you don't have the loop bands, I would suggest ordering some bands online. I do suggest the cloth ones because they definitely don't move. They'll be a lot more snug to your body and they won't roll up or down. The ones I'm wearing are the Arena Strength. I bought the kit, so it's a light, medium, and heavy tension, so that you can switch up between them and then definitely challenge yourself, okay? So again, write the workout on your whiteboard or a piece of paper, have it in front of you and follow along. Today's workout is a little bit challenging, so again, if you have to take off some of the reps just to get through the workout, totally fine. Okay, so follow along as best as you can, and yeah, let's get started with our warm-up. All right, so I'm starting with my bands. I'm going to try and wear my bands all the way through. So even if this is the medium-sized band, the pink one. So the gray one is the light, and then the black one is the heavy. So I'll be, depending on how I feel, I'll be changing up with them throughout the workout. The nice thing about the light band is that I'm able to do my front and reverse lunges with them. So at least that way that you can still be working against some resistance when you have them on. And you're still able to do a proper form with the band on. But again, adding a little bit of resistance. I'll be adding dumbbells in and where I can in the workout. And yeah, let's get started. So make sure nothing's in the way. We're going to start off with side-to-side shuffles and working against resistance at all time. Just the pointer, be sure core is always strong. Definitely with the bands, if your bands are too tight and your legs and your body starts getting tired, you can tend to bring those knees in, and we definitely want to be strong and in perfect form the entire time. So please be sure that those toes are pointed forward and slightly out. If you find that your knees are buckling, go down to a less tension or take them off, because we don't want to cause any pain or injury to your knees or hips or anything else, okay? Let's get started on that warm-up. So let's go side-to-side shuffles. We're going to go for 45 seconds apiece. Let's follow along. Let's do it. We need music though. That's definitely important. All right, side-to-side shuffles. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Touching the ground, squatting down nice and low. You guys want little to no resistance, no hopping. You can do nice side steps with no impact, okay? So if your knees or hips, if you have any sort of injuries, you can keep it very low to no impact for this workout. All right, so on spot, I want you guys in a nice low squat. So you're gonna low squat. So bring those knees closer together. We're gonna go left side toe taps. So you still have a squat and you're working off that one leg against the resistance of that band. So again, keeping that back nice and straight. Core is still strong as always. Let's go, 30 seconds left, then we'll switch sides. We'll do the right side, and then we'll do sumo walks, and then we'll do nice deep squats, and then we'll stretch it out. Keep going, keep going. We gotta get those legs nice and warmed up. Again, the bands right off the bat for the warm-up is optional, but it definitely will get everything warmed up nice and quick. All right, switching sides. So the toe taps don't have to be big. So if you find that you're struggling with the bands that you have on, definitely go down in tension. Okay, so I have the medium. I'm doing okay. They're not too bad. Keep it in mind, they're actually brand new, so this is the first time I'm using them. So let's see how they go. Maybe I have to work them a couple times before they give a little bit. Keep going, you got 10 seconds left. Getting those hip flexors and those glutes nice and warmed up. 3, 2, 1. All right, so sumo walks. Nice low squat. Let's just walk forward. So keeping the tension again. If you're feeling your knees are wanting to go in, take those bands off or go down to the next tension, okay? Or the lower tension. Keep going, keep going. Ten seconds. Three, 2, 1. All right, coming back to the middle. Let's just do some nice deep squats. I want you to slow it right down. Back is straight, core is strong. Making sure that you're nice and balanced, feet are shoulder width apart, and as you're squatting down, the weight of your body is going down on your heels, and you should slightly lift up the front of those toes. If you're not, grab a stool, grab a chair, hold onto the wall, and reposition yourself. You want to make sure that those knees don't go over the toes. Take any pressure off those knees. All right, let's go 5 more, 4 more, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic job. All right, grab some water. All right, definitely need to turn the fan on down here. Although the air conditioning's cranked, but always good to have a breeze. All right, nice big arm circles. Let's go forward. And going backwards, one side at a time. Keep going, keep going. I'm going to change my bands up because I want to make sure that I have enough strength and endurance to last the entire workout. So I'm going to start off with my light one, because as you can see, we have higher reps of all of these exercises. So we want to be sure that you're not maxing out your muscles now. We want to be able to do that at the end. So if I can, I'll go up in tension and then work to my failure then, okay? Let's go feet shoulder width apart. Let's stretch out all the way. I want all those legs and glutes nice and stretched out as much as we can. So again, if you have your band on, you can definitely stretch. So one leg straight, one leg's bent, leaning towards the bent side and other side. See, these are great. They don't budge. It's fantastic. They have a nice rubber band on the back. And even though I have shiny and slippery Zaya pants on, they actually don't move at all. Like I actually would have to physically adjust them. So they're really, really good so far. All right, let's roll up those ankles and we're gonna get started. So again, we're gonna be following along. We're counting. So not time. I know we do a lot of exercises with time, but that's totally fine too. So we're gonna do per 50 is the magic number. We're gonna call this the 50 glute burner workout. Does that work for you guys? All right, let's see. You guys let me know how you like this one, okay? So we're gonna start off with, in our first round, again, if you don't have bands, totally fine. Increase your weights. I'm gonna add weights to my squats. I got squats and sumo squats. You can hold on to your weights the entire time. Just adjust the weight accordingly if they start getting heavy, okay? Because we're focusing on all compound exercises for the legs for the first round, okay? So let's, again, if you guys wanna make it easier, go with no bands or a lighter tension of the band. And then again, a lighter dumbbell if that's all you have. That's totally fine, okay? You wanna make it harder, add in a high tension of the loop band that you're wearing, and also add in the weight as long as you can compensate a really, really good form with it, okay? So if all of a sudden you're struggling, you know, by 20, 25 reps, drop down that weight to a lighter lighter weights so that you can get through the second round of it, okay? Okay, so let's get started. So again, we're starting off, we got 50 squats, 50 wide sumo squats. So regular squats, I'm gonna stick with a narrow squat, just enough to give me some tension with these bands, and that's it. And I'm squatting down nice and low. The wide, we're gonna do wide sumo squats. So a little bit wider. Those toes are pointing diagonally away from you, okay? And then I'm squatting. And then you wanna squeeze your glutes and the inner part of your thighs up, keeping that core nice and strong and the back straight, okay? For the sumos, I'm gonna hold on to one dumbbell here. For the squat, the first one, I'm gonna have dumbbells on the side, on each side of me. Then we'll be doing a low squat side steps, okay? So just like we did in the beginning. So we're gonna go 50 all together. We're gonna do sumo walks, front and back. So front and back is 1 rep. And then we'll finish off with 50 squat pulses, okay? So let's get started and see where we go. Let's do this, you guys. All right, I'm gonna start off with 15-pound weights. Just think of it as a medium size. And again, just watch your form, squeezing those glutes as you're coming up, keeping that core strong, that back straight. All right, so let's start off with our first 50 squats. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, let's pause. All right, reposition. Shoulders are nice and rolled back, core is strong. Let's go, 25 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5 more, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so dropping one weight. All right, so again, a wider stance, toes are pointed diagonally away from you. And we're really focusing on squeezing the inside of those muscles and kind of right in the middle of between your glutes. All right, let's go 50 and 3, 2, 1, let's go. Squeeze those bum cheeks together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, dropping that bum nice and low. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, squeeze, 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 22, 23, 24, 25, rest. All right, let's go, last 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's do it. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Woo. All right, so squat side steps. You're just gonna squat as low as you can. And we're just doing toe taps, balancing on one or the other as we do our toe tap, okay? Working against that band at all times. All right, squat nice and low. Let's go in 3, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice big steps. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Let's go. 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, you guys. All right, so second last one, front and back sumos. So again, your squat nice and low, front, back, that's 1 rep, okay? So I will count, I'll try and keep a little bit quieter, and let the music play. All right, let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, nice and low, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Great job, you guys. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 10 more, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 2 more, 49, 50. Woo, great job. All right, last but not least, squat pulses, and we'll take a rest. We'll do it one more time. All right, grabbing some weights. So make sure that weight is distributed onto your heels and you're dropping your bum behind. Keep the pressure and the weight off those knees. All right, squat pulses means you're gonna go into a squat and we're pulsing down here. All right, let's do it in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2. Just count on your own. I'm at 40. So again, if you have no band or you chose your lightest band, if you do have an option and you felt like, it was kind of hard, but you could still fit through it, try and go up to the next tension. I think I'm going to try the next one. We'll see. Keep it in mind they're brand new bands, so they might be a little bit tighter. These weren't too bad at all. These were the light ones. All right, I'm just going to check my time. All right, we're doing great for time. All right, so we're gonna go through it again. I'm just gonna say start, stick with about the same pace as me, and I'm not gonna count. I'm counting to myself now. I'll let you guys count. I'm gonna turn the music up a little bit, and then just wait until I get there. And if you're faster, but try to slow it down a little bit. I want you guys to really feel the tension of the bands and focus on your form, because if our form fails, then we can risk injury. So be really, really, make a point to have really, really great form. All right, so regular squats. All right, 50 squats. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Squeeze those glutes. Weight is on the heels, let's do it. Great job, you guys. Keep going, keep going. That's halfway. All right, first 50 are done. All right, Sumo, second one, let's do it. Point out those toes, weights on the heels, tummy's tight, back is straight. Let's do it in 3, 2, go. That's my halfway. All right, let's do it. Keep going, you guys, keep going. I have 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, squat, left and right toe touches. All right, let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, front and back sumo walks. All right, let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. Eight more left for me. Woo! All right. So I definitely slowed down because I went up in resistance. That's fine. So you guys can either choose to go up or again, which obviously makes it harder, and you slow down, okay? All right, you guys, grab some water. Let's get ready for our next round. I'm gonna keep, actually no, I'm gonna take these bands off and go back to my light bands. So if you don't have light bands, you just have one heavy one, take it off because you won't be able to do your lunges and, yeah, your lunges. I'm gonna try the light one so I can still work against resistance. So we're going front and back for this one. And then we're gonna take a break with the legs on the last two and add in some arms for the last two. So deadlifts, front lunges, reverse lunges, just a plank hold for 50 seconds, and then plank hand to elbow for that one, okay? So up and down is not one. We're gonna go up and down is two this time, okay? So 25 up and downs altogether, if that makes sense, okay? All right, so deadlifts is first, front lunge, you can hold the weight in front, same with the reverse lunge, and then a plank hold and plank hand elbow for the last two. All right, so dumbbell deadlifts. So again, just a refresher, feet are shoulder width apart. You know, you can have enough tension here, but don't worry about the bands for the first one. So feet are shoulder width apart, so we'll go sideways so you guys can see. If you have a straight bar with plates on it, even easier. Okay, so we're going down to here and we're snapping back. So keeping that weight, because you want those shoulders rolled back the entire time. You want your back straight and your tummy tight. So keeping those dumbbells kind of grazing I don't want you guys going here, all the way to your toes or the floor. I want you keeping here. You can see that my knees are slightly bent, my hips are bent. I'm keeping those dumbbells close. I'm going to about mid-shin, coming back up and snapping, which means I'm focusing on my glutes and part of my thighs, part of the back of the hamstrings, and then the lower back, okay? So keeping those dumbbells close to the body just ensures that those shoulders don't roll out, and with that heavy weight in front, that you're not letting that shoulder drop and possibly dislocating your shoulder with that one, okay? So be very careful with that one. And yeah, let's go. All right, we got 50 in 3, 2, 1. I'm not counting. I'll count in my head. You guys go ahead. Let's count together, but in our heads. Don't forget to snap back. Stop halfway mark, just rest it up for a sec. If you guys have lighter weights, go ahead and keep going. I'm working with 20s, so I'm just going for a little bit more power. So I'm just taking a slight rest in between. Remember, squeeze those glutes. Great job, you guys. All right, so front lunges, every step is 1. You can have dumbbells or you can have your hands on the hips, just focusing on what muscles you're working. So taking a nice big step forward. All right, let's go. 50 steps, front lunges. 3, 2, let's go. I'm at 28. A review on these. These are great. They do slide up and down a little bit. Again, I'm taking as big a steps as I can, so it does slide up and down here, but that's fine. It allows you, but it's not rolling, so which is fantastic. All right, so let's go reverse lunges. Let's do it. All right. Woo. All right, so I want you guys to grab your mats now. We're gonna do 50-second plank hold. And again, 25 up and downs for the plank hand elbow. Grab my timer. All right, so timer set at 50 seconds. Plank hold, try and keep that tension on that band the whole time. Let's go, timer's going. Keep that core nice and strong. Focus on your breathing. Tilting those hips up. Engaging that core the whole time. Have a little bit of tension on the bends around the legs. Three, two, one, and resting. Woo. All right, last one on the list. Absolutely fantastic job, you guys. So up and down plank hand elbows. Let's do it. All right, I'm not counting. I'm just going to say go. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, you guys grab some water. All right, so I'm only gonna do one of those ones just to keep on the right time. But for those that like a challenge, go ahead and do a second set of that. You can just pause the video if you want to still follow along, and then go ahead and just repeat round 2. So we're gonna move on to round 3 and focus on hip flexors and glutes. see what I'm doing. So, 5 exercises. So make sure you guys have a chair. Actually, sorry, I forgot to mention that. I'll mention that in the comments, but make sure you guys have a chair. We're gonna be doing a seated hip abduction. So we're gonna have our bands on. And then we'll be doing 50 bench hip thrusts. So just like we do on the mat, we're actually gonna be putting our feet up on the bench and elevating it. Then we will do 50 donkey kicks. 50 on each, okay? So not 25 and 25, 50 on each. 50 fire hydrants. Every one is one, so not left and right. And then 50 froggies. So we're gonna go through this one twice, then we'll finish off with a finisher, and you guys are done. All right, so seated hip abduction. So I'm gonna grab my dumbbells, because you're only gonna need dumbbells for your bench hip thrust, okay? So again, because it's elevated, I actually might do a combination of 2 weights, because if we're elevating it, we're obviously going against gravity, so it's gonna make it harder. So I have my trusty bench here. So let me just demonstrate what the seated hip abduction looks like. So again, you're sitting nice and tall on your chair or bench. If you have a weight bench at home, totally awesome too. So feet are shoulder width apart, okay? So we're actually bringing, so knees, shoulders, and feet should all be in line, and we're gonna hold and come back in. Hold and come back in, okay? So actually, I have my light ones on. I'm gonna try my mediums. I think I'm a little bit scared to try the heavy ones yet, but let's break in the light and the mediums today. All right, so yes, a little bit more tension there. So again, feet shoulder width apart. You want it to be a good tension, and that core is nice and strong. The back is straight. Hands are just rested on the top of your leg, and we're just pulling, abducting, taking away, and just opening up the legs. So when you open up the knees, I want you to breathe and keep that core nice and strong, okay? So let's go. We've got 50 of them, and then we are onto the mat for the rest of the round. All right, let's go for 50 in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Remember, hold for a second there. I'm breathing on the way out as I'm opening up the knees. I think I lost track of my number. I think I'm close to half. Not sure where you guys are at. If you're going nice and quick, if you're not holding, then you guys are almost done. But I'm holding about a second on each. More. Oh, these are good ones. Wow, I'm gonna feel this tomorrow. What do you guys think about this one? All right, that is 50. So again, try and find something that you can put your feet up on. And you're elevating your feet so that you're going with those hip thrusts against gravity. gonna just start with my 20s. So again, finding the right position. Pretty much, turn this down so you guys can hear me. So pretty much you got your heels. If you have a chair where you can go against the wall, then you can put your feet on your surface, but I have a feeling if I did that right now, it's gonna slide. So let's see, actually that will work. So as long as your object that you're using to elevate your feet isn't gonna slide, so you put it against a wall or something where it's safe that way. And then again, making sure that we are keeping the bands apart slightly and we're going up, okay? So double whammy on this one, okay? So nice, quick, I can't even say painless because this is we're gonna feel this one, okay? So let's do this. All right, let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. Slide it, see? Whew. Yeah, told ya, this is a good one. Keep going, you guys, keep going. I am feeling the burn. Possibly slightly regretting going up in a tension. This is the medium one. Last 10. Great job, you guys. All right, so I'm taking the bands off because we are doing, what do we have? Donkey kicks. So I'm actually going to do the dumbbells behind the knees. So I'm going to grab my little dumbbells. So we're doing 50 on each side and then hip abductions, or sorry, we're calling them fire hydrants. We're going to do 50 all together. Okay, so left side, dumbbell behind the knee. All right, let's go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. I used 5 pounds, so that was tough. All right, let's go other side. All right, let's go. going, you guys. Keep going. Woo, those ones are tough. All right, so I'm gonna put my light bands back on. So I'm gonna do hip fire hydrants. So really, I have no explanation other than just think of fire hydrants and think of a dog. I know that sounds terrible. So all you guys are doing is keeping the tension on that band. You are on all fours, and we are just bringing that knee out. So just think out. It doesn't have to be all the way up. It's just enough to pull the tension away, and sorry, to keep the tension tight on the band at all times. So just little pulses are fine if you're starting to really feel it in the glutes and the flexors, okay? All right, let's do it. So 25 on each side. All right, let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, those ones are good. I'm not sure how much we'll be walking tomorrow, but all right, so froggies we've done a number of times. So again, feet are going to be together. I got some, so again, you can always, if you find that you can't pull your legs enough open so that you can put the bottoms of your feet together, just pull your band down a little bit, just so that you still have some tension, but you're able to, again, put those feet together. So again, all we're doing is just squeezing those hips and glutes up to the sky. All right, so pulses times 50. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, wow. All right, guys, let's do it one more time through. Go ahead and grab some water. Again, I'm gonna keep this tension on just because I am starting to feel it in my knees a little bit. So that means that I'm definitely starting to get tired. And then again, like I mentioned in the beginning, you notice your knees start kind of wanting to tilt together. So you really want to keep that core strong, and then again, either go down in the, take the band off, or go stay at the low resistance then. All right, so back up into our seat. All right, so nice strong seated stance. All right, so if you're wanting to really, really amp it up, feet are gonna be wider and you're pulling away from you, or again, go with a tighter tension then, okay? Let's do it. Last round through. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Slow down that last 10. Hold for 2 seconds each. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold, hold, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Great job, you guys. All right, so bring your bench back on, or your chair. Let's do the elevated bridges. Again, I'm gonna only use my 20s, yeah, because that was definitely plenty for me with my the hip thrusts. All right, let's get through this one. We're almost there, you guys. So make sure that bench or that chair is nice and secure. Let's go 50 in 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, take the rest where you need. I'm at 25. I have 10 more. Now definitely, if you guys have been following along with me and you've been doing the regular hip bridges from the ground, once we go ahead and elevate those bridges, it's insane how you feel them in the back of your legs. Those hamstrings should be on fire right now. So if you feel you need to, go ahead and stretch them out a little bit. We have donkey kicks, fire hydrants, froggies. We are almost done, you guys. I'm going to grab my lighter weights because I felt those 5s were too heavy. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my 3s behind the knees. All right, let's do it. 50. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. you guys are feeling it, so am I. Don't worry, this is a tough one. All right, let's go. Finish off this side. All right, so my knees are slightly bothering me, so I'm not gonna put my bands back on. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do my fire hydrants. So you guys do what you can. We're almost at the finish line. All right, so fire hydrants, let's go. Keep going, you guys, keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Without bands, I can still feel it. All right, froggies. Again, decide if you're using dumbbells or, not dumbbells, I'm sorry, your bands. Let's just do smaller pulses if you guys are getting tired. All right, let's do it. Keep going, guys, keep going. Almost halfway there. Last 10. Woo! All right, you guys, absolutely fantastic job. Oh, grab some water. I'm just gonna check the time. Where are we at for time? We are well over an hour. So I'm going to give you guys a challenge. So instead of me adding in the finisher on here, if you guys are done, let's just cool down and we're done. For those that always like the challenge, go ahead and do 150 band squats. That is my challenge to you. If you can't do it today, totally fine. Come back and revisit it and try and do it, or even do the squats tomorrow. But that is my challenge for those that always like that extra tough challenge, okay? So just because we are well over 60 minutes of our workout, this one, because we weren't timing it, the reps of 50 definitely take a lot longer. And because we have the bands on, we always want to be safe with our workouts and definitely slow it down. So that's totally just fine. So let's get stretched. So feet shoulder width apart. Let's stay standing for our warm up. So go ahead and reach as low as you can to the ground. So dropping the top of that body. Releasing all control, letting those shoulders drop. Grabbing the back of those heels or calves if you can't reach that forearm. Pulling so that you can feel that stretch throughout the glutes and the thighs. All right, coming back up. Go slow. And let's go one more time, stretching as low as we can. And one foot behind. I want you guys to stretch, open up that hip really well before you drop that back knee. And when you feel comfortable, go ahead and drop that back knee, bringing your hands on the inside of that front leg. And stretching where you feel necessary there. And switching legs. And then dropping that back knee, and same thing on the other side. And then I do want you guys to be on your mat. Let's stretch out that IT band. So laying flat on your backs, one foot up, the other knee is going to be in front. I want you to slightly bend that straight leg going up and pulling that straight leg back. And then to feel, I want you guys, if you can, rocking back and forth, stretching out. You definitely should feel this in the glutes, kind of the side and the middle part of your glutes. So pulling that leg that's straight up in the air, so pulling it kind of to where it's feeling, you can feel the stretch in that glute. So it should be the glute on your left hand side if your right leg is up, and then the opposite. All right, let's switch sides. All right, bringing those knees together, rocking back and forth. Woo, without losing your balance. All right, and bringing those knees and those feet back down. Elbows or hands are on the ground. I want you to bring those knees out to the left side, stretching. So again, you can always bring one leg at a time, slowly stretching and rotating that hip all the way to the left-hand side. Feeling the stretch in and throughout that abductor, glutes, lower back, all of those muscles that we definitely worked today. All right, and stretching out towards the right side. All right, you guys, so don't forget to subscribe, to share, and invite somebody to challenge them to this workout. We are still in our last week of July. Please, if you can, donate to Danica and Abby's Village. This is our last week to contribute. We have raised enough money for the cost of a bench, so thank you very much for your contributions and your donations this month. I really, really appreciate it, and I know they do too. So looking forward to seeing our bench in one of the parks, hopefully. And yeah, we have one or maybe two more workouts for the rest of the month, and then I'll let you guys know what's up for August. All right, you guys, take care, and don't forget to share and subscribe. Thanks. Bye-bye.